Hey everybody, welcome back to Dinner and a Tip. My name is Brenda and I'm going to be your cooking guide. If you haven't already, please go ahead, help me out and subscribe. And that way you'll get ideas of all the wonderful things we've got coming up. So, Taco Bell pizza. So we are going to do a better version of a copycat Taco Bell pizza. So we're going to start with 1 pound of hamburger and we're going to get that cooking here. So I'm just doing a 90%, 97.3 on this one. So you can do whatever you want. But next I'm going to go ahead and do a can of refried beans. And I'm just going to heat these up right on the Blackstone in a pan. And then I'm going to throw about half a cup of cheese, maybe a little bit more, depending on your level of cheese love. And go ahead and get that. So we're going to get this mixing first and warmed up. And then we're going to go ahead and check on our hamburger. Alright, so we got that cooking. Next we're going to do is a shallow oil for our tortillas. And this is how we're going to get them extra crispy here. So I'm just doing plain old avocado oil, and I want it a little bit thick so I can make sure that we're getting a good fry on all of these. Push that hamburger off to the side. Alright. So for this we're going to go ahead and add some tomatoes and onions that I went ahead and cut up after, or before I should say. So we're going to check these. So we want a nice brown crisp on these. So we've got a little bit more ways to go. And for these, we're also going to use the Blackstone Tequila lime seasoning. I actually want to season our tortilla shells too. So let's see if we can make a little bit more room and get 2 more going here. All right. As you can see, we're getting the nice crisp on those, and since I just flipped them, I'm going to go ahead and do a little tequila lime seasoning on these. And then let's go ahead and get 2 more started. So this is going to be either a great appetizer that you can cut up into chunks and serve, or you can just have it for yourself if you want to be greedy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, make sure you got that oil on there. Let's see, there we go. Pop that out of the way. And get 1 more shell going down here, so. Alright, these are getting nice and crispy, exactly what we want. Actually, I think with these I'm going to do a little bit more oil on these to get them extra crispy, so. And then hit with this tequila lime seasoning. So when I go ahead and put those down, we're going to get that great flavor. Alright. And these ones are coming along good. So I'm just going to hit these with a little bit of oil. A little bit more tequila lime seasoning. And I am using a different spatula from the hamburger. So I'm not getting any raw meat on our taco shells. So now that our taco meat is just about done, we're going to do the Taco Bell seasoning. Alright, I'm going to hit it with just a little bit of water and our Taco Bell seasoning. I'm just going to go ahead and use the whole package today, so. And then I'm actually going to throw in some onions. This is optional if you like. Alright, got that going. So next up, our shells are done and ready. So I've got the cooling rack. And I'm just going to go ahead and put our crispy shells on here. So that one needs a little bit more crispy. There we go. So now that these are done, we're going to go ahead and put some of our refried beans and cheese. Now that this is nice and warm. Alright. Put as much or as little as you would like on these. grab a spoon and just spoon that on there. They make it look way easier in the restaurants, but this is working, so. Grab just a little bit more. And then we're gonna go ahead and put some of our hamburger on here. And basically I'm cooking this on high. And actually, I'm just gonna throw a little bit more water in there. Get those taco meat juices going. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle our taco meat on these. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, because I can, throw a little extra cheese down on this. And then we're going to go ahead and top them, and then we're going to work on our sauce to go on top. So, look how pretty those are. And I love when you add the tequila lime seasonings to these. So, for our sauce, you can either just do plain enchilada sauce. So I'm doing about a cup of enchilada sauce. And then I'm going to do, you could actually do the Taco Bell sauce, but I'm just going to do a little bit of salsa in this. Give that a quick mix. Again, you can just go ahead and do the straight sauce if you'd like, the enchilada sauce, or just Taco Bell sauce. And just go ahead and spread a little bit of that on here. And I can actually tell how nice and crispy these taco shells are by doing it in a reasonable amount of oil. And then we're going to go ahead, top these with cheese. And I'm just doing a taco blend cheese with these. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Now I've got one of the domes, and to get that cheese to melt better, I'm going to go ahead, hit it with a little bit of water underneath. And that's going to go ahead and steam that, so we're going to get the cheese to melt a little bit faster. Slide this over the hot spot of our grill. Alright, so we are just about done with this. So with this one, you can go ahead, top it with sour cream. You can do, I've got some green onions because I like the taste of those with it. Alright. See if I got the mad skills to get this off. There we go. So much for mad skills. Alright, there we go. And the crisper the shells, the easier this will come off. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw a little bit of red onion, or little green onion on here. And then while this one's going, I'm gonna go ahead and steam this one. Alright, super excited to try this, especially with the tequila lime seasoning on it to give it a little extra flair is what I'm looking for. Alright, this just definitely is not my day today. Alright. I'm guessing if that bottom shell was a little crispier, this would go a little easier, so. You know what? It doesn't always have to look pretty, but it tastes really good. So, go ahead, follow us. We'll see you next time and eat happy.